Hi you guys, my name is Alexis and I am a reseller. We sell online and we used to own a thrift store. We just recently closed it down this year in February. We were open for 2 years, but today we're going to talk about on why we closed it, why it just wasn't the right move. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to show you guys what sold first. It's literally only a couple things, so let's get into it. First up is this. This is a Barbara Bixby pendant. This is 18 karat gold and sterling silver. This sold for $250 and I got this on Whatnot for $79 in total after everything, after paying shipping and taxes. So $79 after fees on eBay. I think they took out like $41 in fees, and then I had an ad fee as well. I think that was like $14 if I can remember right. And then I pay for shipping too because I put on free shipping. So everything is about $110 in profit after all of that. And why don't we just wrap it up right now? Let's do that. Okay. This sold next. This sold for $20, and this is a cool like milk glass lampshade. I got this in an auction box lot, so I probably paid $1 for it or less than $1. I do these in-person auctions. I buy box lots, so they'll start bidding, and it's a country auction, so no one's really bidding on vintage. They're all bidding on tractors. So I'll get a box lot for $5 and there's like 10 items in it. Just an example. So that came from one of those. And so I'll tell you why we closed our thrift store after I get this paper on because it's loud. Okay, so we had our thrift store for 2 years, and our first year we did really good. So summer is always super busy. So that first summer that we were open went crazy. Now, mind you, our rent is extremely high. We were paying upwards of like $400 to $4,500 in overhead with rent and utilities and Wi-Fi, everything. Everything was so expensive. But that first year almost felt like very manageable because that summer went crazy. Then that winter hit, still a little manageable, but still kind of rough. And our second year came and it was dead. It was completely dead. Summer was dead. I literally had no one in the store. It was ridiculous. So bizarre. I don't know what it is, just like economy or no one shopping really. I don't know. It was weird. The whole second year was entirely dead. And then imagine it being dead. You're not making any money. You're filling your store with inventory and just putting everything back in the business. No real profit. And yeah, just basically trying to just survive. And it was a little rough. It was a little discouraging, but it's just every single dollar that you're making, you know, while it's completely dead, is going towards your rent and your overhead. So that was it. And that's why we closed. It wasn't making sense anymore at that point. So yeah, we had fun though while we had a thrift store. When we were talking about it, me and Quinn, he would want to do it again if we could own something, like putting all that money that we're making towards a property or a building that we actually could own. And so that's the only way we would do it again, or if we found a spot where rent was so cheap, like extremely cheap, but that doesn't really happen where we live. Now we are doing this. He built a 2,000 square foot pole barn on our property, and we are using this to sell out of, and it's not finished yet. What's funny about this is he has everything recorded on the GoPro of building this whole barn. So if I get a comment saying you should start posting your build on how you did this, he literally has every single step recorded, which is crazy. So if you guys want to know how to build a pole barn, let me know down in the comments. And I'm going to show you guys the pole barn. So this is the pole barn. It's 2,000 square feet. He insulated and put metal up. Doing the roof right now. We have to finish it over here and over here. But obviously we're not done. And it's a whole entire mess. But what was I going to show you guys? We have all of this shelving right there because we built our own shelving for our thrift store. So we're going to install that all right here. And we have all this wood outside for the shelves. So we're gonna like set this up kind of like how we had our thrift store, if that makes sense. The plan is to just really sell out of here and then also maybe like have people come here because we built a pretty good like community for our thrift store, and people really liked us, and they were sad to see us go. So we're gonna like open it up to the public some days. So that is the plan, and all of that for free. Not for free, but like you don't have to, we're not giving money to someone, you know, every single month. So all profit is ours. So that is the plan, and yeah, should be good. Okay, this is going in a box, but that's why we closed. That one's done. Next. And then this fairy lamp, we all know that fairy lamps are really hot right now. This sold within like 30 minutes of listing. This sold for $41. I'm pretty sure 41. Okay, this frame sold on Etsy for $17, and this came from a storage unit, found in a tote in a storage unit, so $1 or less than $1. Paper, bubble wrap. That's it. I had one more sale. I think it was for like $20 or $30, but I don't have it on me right this. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna drop off these packages. I'm gonna get to listing some more. Thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.